In this tutorial, you are going to learn how to use Quizlet.com for this course. You will need to go to www.quizlet.com to set up a free account. Once you have set up a free account, you will be logged in and you will need to find the link provided in the course outline to join this class. Once you have joined the class, you will have access to all of the vocabulary lists for this course. I'm going to walk you through some of the ways to use Quizlet to help you with all of your vocab in this class. You can search for a specific list from the search bar at the top of the page. This shouldn't be necessary unless you are looking to expand your overall vocabulary use. When you log into this class, you will have lists waiting for you. These are examples from past classes that I have taught. When you log in, you will see all of the vocabulary lists waiting for you. As an example, we're going to look at a short list of vocabulary terms related to colors used in a recent elementary school program that I did. For each vocabulary list, you are given a set of flashcards, an activity called Learn, Speller, and Test. These 4 activities fall in the realm of study. I recommend starting with going through the flashcards, and you are required to complete Learn for every vocabulary list. Speller and Test would be extra ways to practice your vocabulary knowledge. Additionally, there are 2 games that you can play for every vocabulary list: Scatter and Space Race. Let's take a look at each of these activities. When you study flashcards, you will notice that you have several options on the right side of the page. If I'd like to see one side first, I can have it set up for German first or English first, and I simply click on the card to turn it over. You will notice that she is talking to you. You can have the audio either on or off. Since it is a computerized voice, it might be helpful to shut it off. Even though the pronunciation is pretty good, it might be more useful for you to have that shut off. When you're just starting out, you can also have both sides on so you can see them lined up with each other. Under the flashcards, you will see a View Next Card or a View Previous Card button so that you can go through those flashcards and learn your vocabulary one word at a time. Again, I can choose which language I want to see, and I can flip those cards to test my knowledge. The list starts in alphabetical order. You also have an option on the right side of the page to shuffle the cards so that they are not in alphabetical order, and you can also have them play so that they will go through at their own rate of speed. When you are more familiar with your vocabulary list, you will need to complete the Learn activity. For Learn, I recommend, so that you are learning your vocabulary, you have English first. You do have the option on the left side to see the German first. You can also have it speak the text to you. I recommend just having the English term there and type in the German term. You can use the Enter button to continue at any point. If you get a word wrong, it will prompt you with the correct spelling, and then you can continue. For special characters, if you do not know the shortcuts for the keyboard, it does provide them for you at the bottom of the box. going to get another one wrong just to show you what happens at the end of the activity. Again, it shows me what I typed, and it shows me the correct answer. Quizlet is case sensitive. For all nouns, you will notice that they are capitalized. You will need to do this to receive a correct answer in Quizlet. When you finish, you will see your results, 10 correct, 2 incorrect, and your overall progress of 10 out of 12 for an 83%. If you continue, it prompts you for the words that you missed, so that you can show that you learned those 2 words. Again, you will need to complete Learn for every vocabulary list that you are assigned in this course. Speller is another excellent way to practice your German spelling of your vocabulary words.
Very important.
These words are spoken to you. These can be a little hard to understand.
Very important.
You type in what you heard, and you will notice you are prompted to the right for what the word was.
Grau. Grau.
And you continue it that way. For test, they generate for you a variety of question types: written, matching, multiple choice, true or false. If you use the test feature, which is not required, I recommend changing them all to written so that you have a better practice session for reviewing your vocabulary. Starting with English and making sure that the question limit is all of the available terms. For longer lists, Quizlet does not always make every term available in that test. So you can change this number to any number in the range of terms available. Create new test to now have all written test questions. If you would like to play with your vocabulary words a little bit more, you can try the game Scatter. For Scatter, you are simply dragging and dropping, matching up your terms. If you get one wrong, as the game is called, the word scatters to somewhere else on the page. Answers disappear when they are correct. And finally, there's Race. For Race, you will be testing your typing skills. Words scroll across the page, and you are typing them in. If you type them incorrectly, the word continues until you get it right. If you do not make it before the word hits the far right wall, another word will be coming out on the page, and eventually the whole thing stops to show you the word that you missed, and that other word is still advancing on you. So this is a great way to practice not only your German vocabulary, but also your typing skills. If you have any questions about how to use Quizlet in this course, please email your instructor.